Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a look for springtime. I have a few new products here that I want to put to the test while creating a spring look. So if you would like to know how these products perform and what new products I'll be using, then just keep on watching. So starting off, the first thing that we're going to be using is the Nyx Marshmellow Primer, and this one is new to me. It's been out for a while, but I just got the little travel size edition from Ulta, so we are going to try this out. And the travel size comes with 0.2 fluid ounces, so not a lot, but it's perfect for if you are flying and you don't want to carry a lot, and then you, of course, you cannot carry a lot. So, oh, it smells good. It smells almost like cotton candy. Oh, so this is like illuminating. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely more of like a hydrating primer. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the claims on this. Let's look. All right, so this is 10-in-1 smoothing super primer infused with soothing marshmallow root extract for 10 outstanding makeup benefits. With a soft whip texture, this primer dries down totally transparent to work on all skin tones. 10 makeup extending benefits. This primer smooth, softens, extends makeup wear for 16 hours, hydrates, soothes, even skin tone, minimizes texture, blurs lines, adds a soft, focused finish, and keeps makeup fresh. All right, so it definitely feels hydrating. It does feel really good on the skin. So yes. All right, so to clean up the brows, we are going to use the new Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer. And as you guys saw in the last video, I got two other colors, and these were just a little bit too bright for the Fenty skin tint. And I also went back and got two more deeper colors. So now I have a total of 4. Great. But these other two are a little bit closer to my skin tone, so that way I can wear it with skin tints and just on more natural days. And then I have the two brighters for when I want to go a little bit more drastic and glam, and then I can also mix and match. So starting off, we're going to be going in with the 53S, and this is in Deep Sand. Okay, so the difference between this concealer and the original Shape Tape is this one is supposed to be more hydrating. It's formulated with a built-in eye cream for 24-hour moisturization. It has full coverage, natural moisturizing matte finish, doesn't cake or settle in lines, and it has hyaluronic acid, ginseng, vegan squalene, meadowsweet, avocado, mango, and shea butters. All right, delivers 12 hours of crease-proof and waterproof wear. So far, so good. The clinical claims are it's 24-hour wear, 12-hour crease-proof, 12-hour wear, and waterproof. So, good to know. So, I'm going to go ahead and put some foundation on. And the foundation that we're going to be using today is by YSL. And this is the YSL All Hours foundation, and this one is up to 24-hour wear. It is going to give us a flawless matte full coverage finish, and it is oil free. And the number that I'm going to be using, or the shade that I'm going to be using, is B80, and that is in chocolate. So we are going to put this one to the test. And this is actually my first time using this. And then we're also going to use this new Morphe sponge. As you can see, it is huge. If you would have saw where this started from, you would be surprised that it got this big. But yes, so I'm actually excited about this because I do not like the red Morphe sponge. It's way too hard. So I'm excited to try this one out because it actually feels a lot softer than the other one. So let's go ahead and go in with this. This is kind of orange. Let's see how it dries down. So I think I matched myself to this, and yeah. One thing I will say, fragrance. One thing I will say about the YSL is that it does have fragrance in it. And I'm really not a fan of the floral fragrance. So yeah, it's not like crazy overpowering, but it's enough to be annoying. All right, so this is a microfiber sponge. So let's see. Oh, I hate this fragrance. Whoa, this is warm. And this is another thing about YSL. Their color range is not melanin friendly at all. So this color would be great for color correcting if somebody had a lot of hyperpigmentation, but I don't know anybody that's this warm. So I'm scared because I wanted to use a bronzer, but I don't even know if I'm gonna need it to use a bronzer because how warm this is. I hope this doesn't break me out. Okay. So let me just blend this out. I'm gonna speed through this part and we'll come back and do the concealer. So this actually looks really good on camera. In person, it's still a little bit too warm for me. However, we're just gonna rock with it. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with the Shape Tape Concealer, the creamy one, and we're gonna use 53 Deep Sand again underneath the eye. All right, so the way that the sponge is set up, it has like a few flat sides. Let me see if you guys can see it. It has a few flat sides. So I'm going to use this part right here, the tip, to blend it out. Right, so right now the skin looks really, really glowy, super fresh, super healthy. I do still feel like a little itch, so we're gonna see if that subsides. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going, and yeah, we'll see. All right, so next product we're going to be using is by Huda Beauty, and this is my first time using this product. This is her Tantour, and I'm using the color medium. And this is the color that I'm using. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and warm the skin up, even though it's pretty warm already from the foundation. We're just gonna, you know, keep going, keep going. All right, so her colors, I have noticed for these Tantours, they do run a little deep. And yeah, she definitely could use some in-between shades. And this is what we are looking like with the bronzer / contour. All right, so next we're gonna move into setting underneath the eyes. And for that, we're gonna be using the new Sephora translucent powder. And yes, this is like a banana type of color. So we're gonna see how this works. All right, to bronze the skin, we're gonna go on top of that bronzer and set it. And I'm gonna use the Nars Bronzer, and this is Punta Cana, and this is what it looks like. I love this bronzer. It is super pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and bronze the skin with this. I'm just going to lightly set everywhere that we applied the cream contour Tantour from Huda. All right, so moving on to the eyes, I got the new Huda Beauty Caramel Brown Obsessions palette. We're gonna be using this. It's perfect for springtime because it definitely has some of those peachy tones with the caramels and the bronze. So perfect for the warmer months. So yes, I think I'm gonna grab one more palette because I want to tie in some purple to this look with this peach. So let me go do that. Oops. Starting off, we're gonna go into this lighter shade right here. And we're gonna blend this all in the crease. And you know what? Let's put a shadow base on. And then let's go into that peachy color. Alright, so next we're going to go into the Huda Beauty Naughty palette, and I'm going to use her color called, we're going to start off with Naughty, and then we're going to work our way to Untamed. So we're just going to place Naughty right here on the outer part. Okay, so now we're going to move into Untamed. Oh, y'all can see all my mess. Now we're going to move into Untamed and deepen up a little bit more. So I'm going to put a little bit of that same Naughty right here. And put the Naughty very lightly in the front. So press into it, tap off the excess, and right here. Alright, so next we're going to go back into this gorgeous palette, the Caramel palette. We are going to slightly cut the crease and then apply the shadow on top. I kind of don't want to use these to do it because I feel like they have too much moisture in them. So I'm going to grab another concealer so I can do that part. Okay, so with the creased halfway cut, I want to softly blend this area out because I don't want it to be such like a harsh crease right here. So we're gonna go in and softly blend this area out right here, and I'm just gonna go back into the first color that we used, which is this one. Just kind of softly blend it. And then I'm going to go in and pack that color on the lid. So starting from the middle and pack it on. Next, we're going to go in with the lighter peach all the way at the bottom, which is this one right here. Oops, this one right here, and pack that on as well. we're gonna go in and soften up this part right here where it has like that harsh type of line. I really want to soften that up so it's kind of like a smooth-esque transition. So I'm gonna go back into the or maybe I could do juicy. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna use, let's show you, I don't see my dirty table. Oop, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna use the juicy color right here. Just, oh no, that's too light. So we need to go in with a little bit of a deeper color, and we'll go back to Naughty, which is the darker color right here. And tap off the excess. Okay, just like that. Super love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, we're gonna go back in and blend this edge right here where you can see it kind of splits. So I'm gonna take Naughty and Untamed again, which are the two darker color, which are the two darker colors that we used before. So I'm just mixing them and then tapping off the excess and then blending this where they meet. Like that. Boom. Boom. And on this side too where they meet. Alright, where they meet. Okay, and then just kind of reinforce this color right here. We're going to reinforce that color. Okay, so loving how this looks. So we're gonna go ahead and dust away this powder. Hopefully it comes off and it doesn't stick to our face, because that is normally how you can tell kind of like the, I don't want to call them cheap, but the lesser quality powders when they like stick to your face and it just don't look good. So let's dust this away if we can. Okay, Sephora. It came right off. Oops, I forgot to put this thing on here. Boom. Okay. So it did kind of stick to my face. I mean, yeah, it definitely did. So I probably left this on way too long. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this new Pat McGrath setting powder for underneath the eyes. And this one is supposed to brighten and this one is in yellow. So we're going to take this and try this one out. It's supposed to brighten underneath the eyes. So I'm just going to sweep this underneath the eyes, and then once we set it with the spray, hopefully it brings everything back to life. But it's supposed to brighten underneath the eyes. I'm just gonna dust a little here, a little here. Okay. Yeah, it is looking a little dry underneath the eyes, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I'm going to clean this area up right here with a little bit of concealer because it is blended a little bit too high. So I'm just gonna go in with the 53S, and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the 47, I think it is. Yep, 47. And yeah, so I'm just going to clean this up because it went too high. And so cleaned up brow, not cleaned up brow, cleaned up brow, not cleaned up brow. Do we see a difference? Okay. Like that. All right, so let's move into the lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I'm going to go extremely warm, and I'm going to use this color here and this color here and really buff that underneath the lash line. So we're going to start off with the super bright orange right here, and it's almost like a neon type of color. So we're going to do that, tap off the excess and tilt the chin down, and or I can actually look up for you guys and buff this under. Oh no, this is bunching up. Okay, I think I need to put a little bit of powder underneath my eye because I feel like it is like kind of settling. Just a little, just a little. So we're gonna just put very little underneath the eye just to catch out whatever fallout we have. One more time on this side, because I don't want it to be all over. All right, so I really think it's also the type of brush. So let's do this eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna go into so I want to leave it like this. Let's just deepen very slightly on the outer part of the lash line. So we're gonna go in with Untamed again and Naughty and blend those two back underneath the eye. So that is that. Now we are going to, I'm going to start to prep my lashes and then we can move on to the rest of the face. The lashes that I'm going to be using today are by, of course, LA Flare NY Mink, and these are in number 58. You guys know these are my favorite lashes of life right now. Yeah, love, love, love them. So we're going to prep the lashes and do the face, and then come back to the face, and then come back and pop on the lashes. So all right, so while the lashes are drying, we are going to go ahead and apply some mascara. I'm going to use the primer from L'Oreal on my bottom lashes. We could use it on the top, but I'm going to have lashes, so it doesn't matter. Lash primer. And then mascara, we're going to be using the KVD mascara. Okay, these little curls that just don't want to let me live right here. All right, so next we're gonna go into blush. We're gonna mix two blushes. We're gonna mix the MAC Burnt Pepper along with the MAC Bread for Beauty. If I'm not mistaken, this one is limited edition. This one isn't, but this one is more of a neon pink. It's probably coming off as like pastel, but this is neon, and then this is like a true peachy color. So we're just gonna mix these two and apply them to the cheeks. I'll use this Jaclyn Hill brush. Not my favorite, but it'll do. All right, so let's go ahead and set the face. To set the face, I'm going to be using the Morphe setting spray. I always catch these when they go on sale. So if you can catch them while they are on sale, get them. Go ahead and spray the sponge. You know how I do. And okay, so that is the face misted. Let's just make sure everything is misted and set. All right, so next we're gonna go into highlighting, and I'm gonna highlight again with the Danessa Myricks highlighting palette, the Lightwork palette number 2. And that is what this one looks like. You guys know I love this palette. It is so gorgeous, from packaging to colors to everything about Miss Danessa. Gorgeous. So I think I want to kind of mix a lot of the colors. So I'm probably just gonna mix cappuccino and all these bottom 4. So let's just, you know, let's mix all of them. Don't know, but we're gonna test it out. Tap off the excess, and then right here. Yeah, baby. So mix all of them again. I'm just kind of circling through all of them. Tap off the excess. Like that. And also down the center of my nose. So a little bit here, here, and let's do a little here, just like right above the brow here. Okay, so let's dust this on the high points. Go back with the bronzer brush. Go back in with the bronzer brush. All right, So for the lips, I have some new lip glosses from NYX, and this is the NYX. This is Milky Gloss, and we're gonna mix. No, we're not. I want to use this one right here, and then for the lip liners, I'm gonna use Downtown Beauty from NYX, and this is the NYX matte lip liner. I think these are the ones that are like $4. So we're gonna use this one. I'm gonna blot off some of my lip balm mask, and yeah. Okay, and I'm not gonna put anything underneath it because I really want to see how much pigment this one has, and assuming that it's going with the name, it might be a little sheer, but I still wanted to try it out. And this one is called Cherry Skimmed. So this is, oh, it's pretty. It's not like super sheer. Oh, this is actually pretty opaque. And it is so pretty. So pretty. Oh, I love this. Love this. Okay, super pretty. I'm just gonna pull out a little bit of the excess, and I think I want to highlight the inner corner, and I am going to highlight the inner corner. I'm gonna start off with honey glazed with the inner corner and see where that takes us. And then I'm going to top it off with the Cinnamon Sugar, which is the middle color. Yeah, it like juiced it up. All right, love this gloss. Love this gloss. Where is it though? Oh, it's so pretty. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. Let's go ahead and zoom out so we can go over the products that we just used. Guys, so I love how this look turned out. It is super, super girly, super, super feminine, super, super glowy, and just in time for spring. So let's go over the products that we used today that were new and see how I felt about them and how I feel they performed. So yeah, starting off with the NYX, the Marshmellow Primer. Of course, this was the sample version. Well, not sample, this was the travel size version. And I loved how this felt on the skin. It was very, very glowy, very hydrating. It felt really, really good. So this is definitely a product if you are on a budget, or even if you're not on a budget and you just don't want to spend crazy amount of money on a hydrating primer that helps the makeup go on smooth. This is definitely definitely in the running. It's a very good primer as of right now. It's not making the makeup separate. Everything looks good and smooth. So I do really love this thus far. So yes, and it smells like cotton candy or marshmallow. It's sweet, smells really good, and it's not overpowering smell. So yeah, definitely a A+ for this. All All right, so next on to the foundation. And the foundation that we used today was by the brand YSL. And this was the All Hours foundation. This one has sunscreen in it and it has an SPF of 20. The claims on this was that it had up to 24 hours wear and it was a matte finish. Well, a flawless matte finish. It went on nice. It was pretty on the skin. I just think the color was a little off. But they don't have a lot of great colors to choose from, so that's definitely like a minus. Also, they have heavy fragrance in it, so this did smell like roses, and I'm not a fan of that. And it also kind of made my skin like itch, and I don't know if it was because of the fragrance in here or what, but yeah. So I mean, it subsided after a while, but that will deter me from wanting to try this again. Yeah, it was okay. Was it the greatest? No. Would I say run out and get it? No. If you're a fan of YSL and you just want to try it, go for it. But just keep in mind, it does have heavy fragrance, and I don't smell it now, but applying it, it's definitely annoying. Next, on to the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer. You know, I got 4 of these because the first 2 were a little too light, but anyways, nonetheless, these are okay. I think I prefer the original version of the Shape Tape. I don't feel like this was full coverage at all. I feel like it was more of a medium coverage. And I don't know if that's because it's hydrating, but even hydrating concealers, I've used some that were way more coverage than this. So what I am going to do though, when I try this next time, is I'm going to mix it with the original Shape Tape and see how those two, work together. So right now I would say kind of hold off on buying it if you're interested in it, unless you like the medium coverage, it's not full coverage, and you want something hydrating. It definitely worked well with the YSL All Hours foundation. They both looked really good together. They were very hydrating, dewy, and I also think that also had to do with the Nyx Marshmellow Primer. So yes, I want to try this again, but I want to mix it with the original Shape Tape and see what that gives me. So yeah, I would just, it was okay. It was nice. I just want to try it again. And I think my expectations going into it were that it was going to be a full coverage. So that's what I expected, but it really didn't give me full coverage. So yes, trying this again, we'll see. All right, so next on to setting powder. We use the Sephora brand translucent powder, and this one had like that yellow-esque tint. And this is a lightweight translucent setting powder that absorbs oil and reduces shine. This was okay as well if you're looking for an affordable route to setting powders. This is not a bad option. I did notice that I probably had this on a little too long for underneath the eyes for my skin type, but it wasn't a bad powder. I feel like if you want to try it out, it's definitely worth it. It was only like 12 bucks if I'm not mistaken, at the most 15. So yeah, Sephora has a lot of good makeup within the Sephora range. So yeah, I would definitely give this a try if you're interested in it. Yeah, it's definitely kit worthy. I would probably use it again. But yeah, it was nice. Also, for setting powder, we tried the new Pat McGrath yellow powder, and this one was nice as well. It definitely brightened up the skin. I always love these powders that she comes out with. The thing that I wanted to try out with this one was simply the color, and wanted to see if it would brighten, and it definitely brightened. So Pat McGrath does no wrong thus far with me with everything that I've tried with her. So this is definitely a A+ for me. All right, so the contour. So the Tantour, this one is by Huda Beauty. This one is actually very pretty on the skin. I am a medium, which that's kind of strange for me because I'm usually like a dark when it comes to like contouring and stuff and bronzing. However, her tones, she only has like 5 or 6 shades with this. So yeah, I liked how it blended. It blended nice. It doesn't break me out. Usually her stuff breaks me out. So far so good. We'll check back tomorrow and see how it goes. I'll leave it in the description to let you know how I feel about it, if it broke me out or not, because her other products have, and I'll leave those videos above so you could see But yeah, her other products have broken me out. However, I love this thus far, so I would give this definitely a B+. This was the Nars Punta Cana. I love Nars bronzers. Anyways, I do think they need to expand on their range. Their range kind of sucks when it comes to bronzers. Yeah, but this one is definitely pretty. It is warm. And this one does have a little shimmer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is more of the shimmer one. But so far, so good. And I do love the bronzer. So this is an A for me as well. The next new product that we tried was from Huda Beauty as well. And this was the Caramel Brown Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. And I love her palettes that are these size. I think these palettes are way better than her bigger palettes. In my opinion, I feel like the quality is better in these. So yeah, I like these palettes a little bit more, and they're not as big as those. So yeah, this was definitely like an appropriate spring palette, and it's also going to be really good for the fall time. I think it was better suited for fall, just like I thought this one would be better suited for like Valentine's Day because of the color and the feels. But you know, that's just me. However, it is a good palette, and I do recommend these, and these get an A as well. What else did we use? Of course, you guys know I love my lashes. These ain't going nowhere. The lip liners from Nyx, you guys know that I really love these lip liners. These are affordable, great quality, great pigment. They're just super, super gorgeous. And I think the last new product that we tried was the NYX This Is Milky Gloss, and I love these. I really love these. These are very, very nice. They're comfortable on the skin. They're affordable. They have really good pigment. They don't feel sticky. They really do kind of feel like the milkiness. MAC used to have some lip glosses, and what was the name of them? They almost feel like the mineralized lip glosses. However, were they the mineralized glosses? It might have been the mineralized glosses where they feel super comfortable, but these have more pigment in them. So yes, I really love these lip glosses. I'm thinking I'm gonna go get some more colors. So these have a few funky colors in their range, but I really love these, and these definitely get an A+. They are super comfortable. I didn't get to try this color out, but we'll try this in another video. But I loved this color, and this one was cherry skimmed. Definitely worth the purchase, and I wanted to see how it truly looked without anything underneath it, and it's gorgeous. So yes, that is it. That wraps up this video for today. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video, and please leave any comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, let me know some of the new products that you have gotten recently in the past that you just feel like the world needs to know about. Yes, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video, and until next time, bye guys.